I don't think people understand the full extent of India's climate crisis. I'm sure you've heard the news. The summer of 2022, Mumbai, India's bustling financial capital, drowns. Torrential rains, far exceeding predicted levels, cripple the mega city. Streets turn into rivers, homes into islands. The deluge leaves a trail of destruction, displacement, and despair. Across India, extreme weather events are becoming increasingly frequent and severe. From flash floods in the Himalayas to droughts in the Deccan Plateau, the subcontinent is grappling with the unpredictable wrath of a changing climate. India's vast and varied geography is central to its climatic intricacy. The towering Himalayas, the arid Thar Desert, the fertile Gangetic Plains, each region possesses unique climatic characteristics. These regional microclimates, once stable and predictable, are now in flux, responding to a complex interplay of natural and human-induced forces. The narrative of climate change in India is not just one of devastation, it is also a testament to human resilience. India's climate is not a monolith. It is a vibrant tapestry woven from a multitude of regional variations. The Himalayas create a rain shadow effect, rendering the Deccan Plateau arid while drenching the Gangetic Plains. Coastal regions experience a maritime climate, distinct from the continental climate of the interior. This geographical diversity results in a spectrum of climatic zones, each with its own unique vulnerabilities and responses to global warming. The Western Ghats, a mountain range running parallel to India's western coast, exemplify this regional complexity. However, deforestation and land use changes in this region are disrupting these delicate ecological balances, leading to erratic rainfall patterns and increased instances of landslides. The Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest, is facing the brunt of rising sea levels and increased cyclone intensity. The result is a steady erosion of the islands, displacing communities and threatening the delicate balance of this fragile ecosystem. Deforestation driven by agricultural expansion, urbanization, and illegal logging is a deep-seated wound on the Indian subcontinent. Forests, once vast and teeming with life, are now fragmented and shrinking, their ability to regulate climate severely compromised. The loss of tree cover disrupts rainfall patterns, increases soil erosion, and releases stored carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, further exacerbating climate change. The Himalayan region, often referred to as the third pole due to its vast ice reserves, is witnessing alarming rates of deforestation. As forests disappear, the land becomes more susceptible to erosion and landslides, particularly during intense rainfall events. This not only degrades the fragile mountain ecosystem but also increases the risk of downstream flooding, affecting millions living in the Indo-Gangetic Plains. In many parts of rural India, forests are intricately linked to livelihoods, providing food, fuel, and medicinal plants. This underscores the need for sustainable forest management practices that balance ecological integrity with the needs of local communities. Amidst the narratives of vulnerability and loss, whispers of resilience echo across the Indian subcontinent. Communities, drawing on generations of traditional knowledge and resource management practices, are adapting to the challenges of a changing climate. In Rajasthan, ancient water harvesting techniques like johads and baolis are being revived to collect and store rainwater, replenishing groundwater levels and mitigating the impacts of drought. In Assam, communities living in the Brahmaputra River basin are adapting to the increasing frequency and intensity of floods. They are building houses on stilts, cultivating flood-resistant rice varieties, and developing early warning systems to minimize the damage caused by floods. These local adaptations demonstrate the power of traditional knowledge and community-based approaches in building climate resilience. While traditional knowledge and local adaptations are crucial for building climate resilience, India is also turning to technology and innovation to address the challenges of a changing climate. The Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, is playing a pivotal role in climate change monitoring and disaster management. ISRO's satellites provide real-time data on weather patterns, rainfall, and cyclone tracks, enabling accurate predictions and timely disaster warnings. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are being harnessed to develop climate models and early warning systems with improved accuracy and lead time. India's burgeoning renewable energy sector is another testament to its commitment to tackling climate change. The country is rapidly scaling up its solar and wind energy capacity, aiming to reduce its reliance on fossil fuels and transition towards a low-carbon economy. The Indian monsoon, often romanticized as the lifeblood of the subcontinent, is itself undergoing significant changes due to global warming. The monsoon season, typically characterized by predictable rainfall patterns, is becoming increasingly erratic, with periods of intense rainfall interspersed with prolonged dry spells. This unpredictability has severe consequences for agriculture, water resources, and overall societal well-being. The Himalayan region, often referred to as the water tower of Asia, is witnessing the alarming retreat of glaciers due to rising temperatures. These glaciers, a vital source of water for millions downstream, are melting at an unprecedented rate, threatening the long-term water security of the entire region. The coastal regions of India, home to major cities and critical infrastructure, are grappling with the dual challenges of sea level rise and increased cyclone intensity. Addressing these challenges requires a multi-pronged approach, including coastal protection measures, disaster preparedness, and planned relocation of vulnerable communities. India's climate story is a complex interplay of geographical diversity, human impacts, and global warming. It is a narrative of vulnerability and resilience, of challenges and opportunities. While the country faces significant risks from climate change, it is also at the forefront of innovative solutions, drawing on its rich traditions, technological prowess, and a burgeoning civil society movement. The path ahead requires a concerted effort from all stakeholders: government, private sector, civil society, and individuals. It demands a shift towards sustainable development pathways, prioritizing ecological integrity, social equity, and economic prosperity. India's journey towards a climate-resilient future is not just about mitigating risks, it is also about seizing opportunities. It is about fostering a climate of hope, where collective action paves the way for a brighter and more sustainable future for generations to come.